Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We're here at Wright State Lake campus where the Andrews University Cardinals take on the Wright State Lake campus Lakers. You see the starters getting introduced for the Cardinals. Dean Jackson along with Brandon Coverman as we come to you from Wright State Lake. It has been a long season for these Lakers, 0-16. They look to correct the ship this afternoon, and it won't be an easy task. Andrews comes in 9-6 on the season, averaging 62 points a game, giving up about 50 as well. Brandon, as you look at this squad, what do you think?
Well, they just got to really compensate with only having 6 players on their team. The Lady Lakers today, they got to come out firing on all cylinders. Doesn't necessarily have to be really perfect, but they need to play a clean game, avoid foul trouble, and maybe slow the pace here so that they're able to have all these 6 girls really play today.
Andrews is coached by Kevin Woldridge in his 8th season with the Cardinals. Bill Redmond and Katie Dominguez assisting in the program. Logan Lanier, the head coach for these Lakers, and we are about ready to get things going. Andrews 3-4 away from home, 0-6 for the Wright State Lakers, and we are ready to get going. It goes like this: Kittleson, Williams, Sabanyan also in there. And wouldn't you know, we already Jade Rossard comes in averaging 19 points a game, and I tell you what, comes in at 5'11", a product of Newark, California. Brings a lot of muscle, and it is controlled by Sabanyan, bringing it across to Cousins. Kittleson back up top. Underneath the Brossard, no good. Getting tangled up with Haught, and just that quick, they've got a quick 2.
That was a good follow-up there by Broussard there to get the putback.
Looking off to the coaches for the play. Bringing it up top. Stump fades to the right side. Dealing it off to Goddenhoe. 9:17 to play here in the first quarter. Andrews from Barron Springs, Michigan. That one is yanked down by Cousins. She will bring it down. Underneath to Broussard. Off target, gets her own rebound, powers it back up, and just leaning it in. She now has 4.
Broussard with a nice job on that follow-up there. Wright State's got to do a better job boxing out. That happened 2 possessions in a row there where she got her own stick back.
As we said, she comes in averaging 19 points a game, pulling down a robust 15.5 a game, and Wright State coughs it up. The foul going against Goddenhoe, that is her first. Swings it in to Cousins. 5'3", sophomore guard from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. No question about that when the officials didn't even try to sell it. Everybody knew that was happening.
Just got to do a better job there of chopping your feet there, closing out there. Just plowed into her, and 3 free throws are the reward here.
Sabanyan goes to the line on the season. She is a 72% free throw shooter. She misses that one. Stays at a 4-0 game. 8:33 to play first quarter. It's Alumni Day here at Wright State Lake. That one is up and good. She will be shooting 3. Sabanyan averages 7.6 a game. As we mentioned, Alumni Day here. Some interesting exhibits about the start of this program going back to the early 70s. That is up and good. So she's 2 for 3 at the line. Builds the lead to 6-0. And Wright State as a whole to dig out of. Kennedy Dixon will bring it across. Back up top. The Goddenhoe underneath, feeds it to Dixon. She waits over the double team, rolls off the rim, no good. Coming through traffic. Here comes Andrews. Williams feeds it down to Brossard. Broussard, excuse me. She now has 6. As we mentioned, just a shade under 20 points a contest for the sophomore center.
Well, she's been a hoss here early on, really asserting her dominance there down that low block.
Hunt throws it up in the cylinder and out, does it over the double team. Hunt showing no fear when she takes it to the inside. Tripped up, and Cousins will go to the line. Not the start that Wright State wanted. You can't be picking up fouls that quick, and that's number 2 for Goddenhoe.
Especially with that thin bench, you only got 6 players here. You pick up too fast early to see the replay, no doubt the foul here.
Cousins into the corner, Saban. It is actually Saban Gans. It's Saban Gan. And she will miss. 8-0 the score, 7.5 minutes, 7:32 here in the first quarter. Wright State will bring it in. Dixon in no hurry to bring it across. The 5'6" freshman from Columbus, Ohio, to Hunt. She'll come into the paint, wants to deal it off on the pivot. Gives it to Dixon, sets the screen, puts it up from 15, got it. And Wright State gets on the board. We'll take the timeout as well, a 30-second timeout. It is Andrews 8, Wright State 2. This is NKTelco.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen. And check us out on Facebook.
We are back, 8-2 the score. Andrews on top. This game presented by NKT.TV. Great to have you along. A 14-foot, no good. Williams averaging 12 points a game. Couldn't make the connection. She'll come up with the steal, though. Deals it off. Kittleson. Sabangan. Too hard. That is Menchhofer, excuse me. Her first rebound of the game. 3 fouls early on as we've played just about 3.5 minutes. Hunt on the pivot, makes the move, gets cut off by a double team, still tries to thread the needle. It in there, Broussard with a hand on it.
Yeah, the Lakers just got to get more efficient possessions. They aren't getting very good-looking shots here off their offensive sets.
Kittleson down low to Broussard, off glass, got it. She now has 8.
All day they're going to feed it to Broussard. There's no one challenging her on that left block there. She did a beautiful job of sealing the defender and scoring.
We have moved to the 5:50 mark here in the first quarter. Dixon wants to come down low. And I'm telling you what, this is a Laker team that is not afraid to go against the double team, and they have done it repeatedly. Dixon will go to the line.
It's a good thing, really invite that contact. Some players really kind of get nervous when a double team comes around, but sometimes you invite that contact, you get to the line like Dixon did there.
Dixon with the first free throw of the game for her, first free throw of the game for the Lakers. She hovers around 76%. Product of Eastmore Academy in Columbus. That one is up, and that one is good. Cuts the lead to 6. She has all of Wright State scoring. Cousins swings it off to Sabangan. Underneath to Broussard, lost to Dixon, coming up with it right into the fray.
Good defense there by Wright State. Collapse, had 3 people collapsing on Broussard there, forced the turnover.
Up top to Stump. Stump has a nice outside touch. We're going to see it there. Got it. She has struggled as late, but she's not struggling early on. It's a 3-point game, 10-7. Just over 5 minutes to play first quarter. Kettleson up top. Sabangan underneath the scramble for it, the held ball, and that one will go to Wright State.
Just a beautiful job there on defense. Coach Lanier's team doing a real good job these past couple possessions. You see them players shading on Broussard. They're kind of cutting off what's been Andrews' forms of offense here early on, going to Broussard there down the block there. And let's see what Andrews does here to try to get another alternative scoring method, so to speak.
Stump will bring it across. Stump, one of just 2 sophomores on the team, and I guess you'd call those sophomores the upperclassmen. Dixon wants to work inside, pulls up, no good. The rebound yanked down by Andrews and Cousins. A little bit of confusion, but Cousins works her way clear. Sabangan on the wing, back up top to Cousins. She'll launch from 19, got it. There was no doubt about that one. Cousins with her first points of the game. Broussard still the leading scorer on either side with 8. Stump swings it over to Dixon on the left side. Stump feeds it to Hunt. She gets cut off by Broussard by the double team as well. Nice job of dealing it off to Dixon, and nicely done.
That's beautiful team effort there by the Lakers. Kennedy Dixon cutting to the ball, and she's been a force early on here for the Lakers.
That's called persistence. That is staying with your game plan. Underneath, Broussard loses it, and no call underneath Dixon in there to muddy things up.
Great collapsing job again by Wright State to get down there on the block and force the turnover.
A 4-point game. Wright State trailing. They've got the basketball, 23 on the shot clock, 3:30 remaining in the first quarter. Stump fields it to Hunt, and the turnover.
That's the second time they've been called for that illegal screen there, Dean. And especially if you're going to set a double high ball screen, a lot of the times when they've come down their set, you can't be moving there, especially with the 6 people. You can't afford the fouls.
Cousins to Sabangan. Squared around Kittleson, no good. Sabangan gets the rebound. She'll circle the wagons, deals it up to Cousins. Putting it up from 16, bangs on the glass. Hunt scoops it up and protects it.
You know, this Andrews team's done a real good job rebounding here so far this first quarter. They have, they're well out rebounding the Lakers here so far.
Stump fades to the right side. Up top to Hunt. Throws it up and a foul. And again, sometimes it's not even about getting the basket. If you go down there as hard as they did, you know you're going to get the foul.
Yeah, just some players just know how to initiate contact, especially pure scorers a lot of the times. That's what makes them so good, is that they're able to draw contact. And if you can convert at the line, it just makes you even more deadly as an offensive player.
Hunt able to connect on that one. On the season, she is a 57% free throw shooter. Still a 4-point game. Andrews leading 13-9 if you've just tuned in. Hunt, a sophomore from Union City, and that one won't go. The rebound comes to Cousins on the run. In all kinds of gray jerseys, so she'll circle the wagons to the far side. Back to Kittleson. She'll square around from 3 and got it.
Good work of that zone there. Just a little back and forth passing there, a little pitch and catch. They got the defense to move over to the weak side and got a wide open 3.
Just the third 3 from Andrews. Hunt thinks better of it, deals it off to Patterson, who's back into the game. Actually into the game for the first time. Stump lets fly. Broussard with the rebound off to Cousins. 7-point advantage and a chance to add. Underneath, swiped by Patterson. And there were no black jerseys in there anywhere. Dixon will put it up from about 17, too hard. Broussard, the rebound. Williams will now lead the charge on the left side. She wants to come into the paint. Pushed off, no call. And a deflected is what Williams wanted.
Right? I didn't see a deflection there
didn't either.
I mean, that ball would have rotated a little differently if it would have been tipped, I believe. But there could have been a push off there called too. Stump fell down, and could have took a charge there.
Well, she didn't fall down on her own. Dixon to Stump. Fakes back to Dixon. Hunt on the pivot at the left elbow. To Dixon, she'll launch from 3, got it. Dixon now has 9, leading scorer for either team now. And she has scored 75% of Wright State's offense to this point. To the baseline, Kittleson to Williams, the fadeaway from 8, got it. That was a beautiful shot.
Off balance there. I don't think that's what they were trying to get off the design there, but I think they were trying to get it to Broussard there, but nice conversion by the Andrews offense.
Under a minute to play, 18-12. Dixon with 9 points of the 12. To Stump, to Hunt. Back to Dixon, pulls up from 10, nope. Comes up to Sabangan. Deals it off. Cousins thinks better of it, got a better position up and in. She now has 5. Down to the final 20 seconds, an 8-point advantage here in the first quarter. Dixon eyeing Sabangan. Underneath the Hunt. She'll put it up. Nicely done with authority.
No contestant there. Hunt just went right around him and scored there.
At the buzzer, nope. We will go to the second quarter. Andrews 20, Wright State 14. This is NKTelco.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
NKTelco Sports and its sponsors pleased to bring you replays of Wright State Lake women's basketball and NKTelco on Channel 3 or in HD on 503. This game will be replayed Sunday, February 3rd at 8. You can also catch the games on demand at the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.net. Again, thanks for having you along. Dean Jackson and Brandon Coverman as we come to you from Wright State Lake. And as the case has been, much of this season, Wright State coming off with a good start before things kind of start to go away, but they're playing tough so far, and they're playing tough inside.
Yeah, they did a real good job on the Broussard girl on the inside. She was able to score a lot early. Andrews got out to a quick lead, but the Lakers have crawled themselves back within this game. But I'm really impressed with Broussard here as we see her go down again and go up. She's had a real nice game today.
And this one will go to Andrews, and Broussard showing frustration as she's swinging the elbows. 3 players collapse on her.
That's just a great job. When you're getting killed on the inside, you have to be able to collapse without really giving up that 3-point shot. Wright State doing really good on their help defense here.
One thing that we have seen this season is Wright State does not back down from much. Dixon pulls it up from about 17 on the rim. Hunt there to put it back up. No good. The scramble for the rebound. Hunt will have it again. A second look off glass, and there Andrews says no more. Williams struggling with it. Coming up with Kittleson. Sabangan up to Cousins. She will launch from 3. Nope. 3 Wright State players right in the middle of it, and Dixon will actually take it that time.
Andrews has really been controlling the boards here all game, but Wright State has done an improving job of getting better rebounds here.
Pulls up, no good. Cousins with the rebound, she will clear it out. Underneath to Broussard, she'll put it up and that one will roll in. Really not much you can do on that one.
Not at all.
First points of the second quarter, and with that, Broussard now has 10. Eight-point difference. Wright State with the basketball to Hunt. Streaks to the basket, will throw it up and draws the foul. I believe that'll go on Broussard.
Look at the replay here. It's great teammate recognition. She has Broussard sealed off on the outside. Hunt able to draw the contact there and go to the line for a pair.
That is the first for Broussard. Hunt to the line. She is 0 for 2 this afternoon, and her misfortune continues. About a 57% free throw shooter coming into the game today. There she makes it. She now has 3. She improves to 1 and 4 at the line. Moving towards the 8-minute mark, it is a 7-point difference, 22-15. Patterson comes up with it, and it will stay with Andrews.
Patterson, nice job there collapsing and just try to get the timeout off. Just not in time there. The Lakers still doing a great job on defense here.
Sabankin up to Cousins. Kittleson will launch. Nope. Racing and tracking down the rebound is Stump.
Good look out of the set piece there by Andrews. Just didn't get it quite to fall there in the corner.
To Stump. To Hunt. Hunt will post up. Will get it swiped by Kittleson. Getting ready to say she was posting up on Broussard and forgot about Kittleson on the opposite side. He just swiped it. Kittleson down low, gets cut off by Patterson, will come at it again. Hunt with a hand in her face to Broussard, and Dixon comes up with it. It is not a gimme down there in the paint.
Dixon's just been having a great game. Great job coming from the weak side collapse, and then Wright State's will capitalize off the turnover.
Hunt leans it in. She now has 5. It's down to a 5-point game, 22-17. Cousins moves it over to Sabankin, back to Cousins. Squaring around from 3 is Kittleson off target, and Dixon just watches it drop in her hand.
I think the Lakers are going to settle for Andrews taking those outside shots because they have been struggling to hit them. They hit a couple early, but haven't been on lately. So I think the Lakers in that zone will be fine with them shooting that shot.
I wouldn't exactly say that Wright State is able to muscle their way inside, but they're finding ways to compete inside.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Hunt throws that one up, no good. Williams looking at a 1-on-2. Will pull it up from 18 and off target. Not sure that was the shot they wanted, but Sabankin comes inside, draws the foul with a fist bump, and she'll go to the line.
Good follow there. Wright State just not able to get the rebound there. I didn't like that first shot initially there by Andrews. I think it was Williams who took that shot. Not a very good shot in transition there that you want there, but able to get the rebound, and Sabankin will go to the line and try to complete the 3-point play.
She has 4 points, looking for 5, and a chance to build it to a 7-point lead. It is up, it is good. Not a lot of scoring here in the second quarter. 5 points for Andrews, 3 points for Wright State. And you would think that that would bode well for Wright State. Stump puts it up from 3. She's found her touch. Like I said, she has struggled of late. She's taken 2 shots and she's knocked both down from 3.
That was a beautiful looking, perfectly formed 3 there by Michaela Stump. Huge bucket for the Lakers.
Williams pulls up from 9. She banks it in. With that, she now has 4.
Now we're picking up that offensive scoring there. Ever since the second quarter's been a little slow, both teams hit a bucket.
Dixon weighing her options on the far side. 14 showing on the shot clock. Minchhofer underneath the Hunt, gets it swatted away, and it will stay with the Lakers.
See what Wright State tries to do here out of the set piece.
They've only
get a big bucket.
They've only got 3 seconds to work with, so we got to do it quick, whatever it is. Underneath, lost it out of bounds. And there'll be a foul.
It's a good thing they're going to get bailed out here. You're going to get the shot clock to reset there off the foul there. So really the luck ball kind of rolled there in the way of the Lakers.
Broussard picks up her second foul. Not really in any trouble yet. Knocked out of bounds. As we mentioned, it's Alumni Day here at Wright State. Hunt will put it up from 3. Cousins yanks it down. Scramble for it. Dixon has come up with it. She has been phenomenal with coming up with the basketball and rebounds or steals or whatever you want to call it. She's like a magician.
Phenomenal might be an understatement. Dixon's had a real nice game today, both ends of the floor.
Hunt will scoop it up, throws it up, no good. Williams with the rebound. And Wright State doing a great job of getting back there to clog the lane. Williams will throw it up, no good. Patterson with the rebound. I'm sorry, that's Hunt. It's really hard for a defense. It's really hard for an offense to get something going when you've got 5 players right in your way on a fast break.
Yeah, you're right about that, Dean.
Dixon will put it up from 17. Swish. And a timeout. She now has 11. It's a 5-point game. 27-22. Andrews over Wright State. We'll be right back. This is NKTelco.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Moran Refrigeration in St. Mary's is celebrating 70 years in business. We are committed to offering you top name brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid, Samsung, Fisher & Paykel, and Speed Queen. Come in and experience the one-on-one personal service that you won't get from big box stores. Our delivery and installation specialist will assure you that your purchases arrive safely and are installed properly. Moran Refrigeration, exceeding your expectations.
And we are back, 27-22. Dean Jackson and Brandon Coverman. Today's game presented by NKT.TV. Nice crowd today with Alumni Day festivities here at Wright State Lake. They've been playing basketball here since the early 70s, pushing it up. That one is good by Allison Whalen from Everett, Washington.
Good pitch and catch there again on the perimeter there. Andrews finally gets a big 3 to fall for them. They haven't been falling lately.
Just their third of the first half. An 8-point lead. I believe that is the biggest of the contest. Dixon to Hunt. Hunt. I'll tell you what, she's not afraid to hoist him up, is she?
No, she is not, but she's being really aggressive here for this Laker ball team.
Whalen will put it up, no good. Godinho yanks it down, waits for traffic to pass. With all the cards stacked against Wright State with just a 6-player team, they're disciplined, they're smart, and they're tough.
Yeah, credit to Coach Lanier here. He's done a real nice job. Also the athletic director up here at the Lake campus. Yeah, discipline is very correct here. They do a real good job of being a good disciplined team here.
Well, you've got to be disciplined when you got 6, so you can't really go crazy too much in terms of fouling, and you got to temper your energy. Wright State gets a break.
You know, and if you have to take positives out of this, Wright State, it's 16. They're competing against a really good Andrews team at 9-6. So it's a lot of positives to take out of here so far in the first half. Long way to go in this game if they can fight back in within maybe a possession or so.
Swipe by Sabanko. Up, and that is good. Sabangan now has 7. And it's a 10-point lead. And this is a critical point now for Wright State. How can they respond? They really haven't had the luxury of having a contest in the second half, so this would be the reach-in foul on Cousins. That is her first. The third of the quarter for the Cardinals. Dixon to make the inbound. Stump down low, gets cut off by Williams, up to Hunt. Hunt fakes it, off to Dixon. Comes set, falls short. Williams will clear it out and bring it across. Threads the needle up and in. That one really hurts, and it's a 12-point game.
Great execution there on offense by Andrews these past couple possessions here, gaining some momentum here offensively.
Williams coast to coast as she shreds the defense.
Wright State's got to get a good possession here and get a good looking shot.
Hunt down low from the low block, did not get it. You saw the frustration because she got the foul and it came that close to dropping.
Almost, yeah, but great job on the seal again. She draws the contact. It's her third trip to the line this half.
And she is now 1 for 5.
That's not going to get it done for you there, Dean. 1 for 5 from the line.
Make that 2 for 6, and it's an 11-point game. 57 seconds remaining in the first half, 24 in the shot clock. Cousins to Whalen. The rainbow. She now has 6.
This Andrews ball movement been really good these past few possessions here, and Wright State really needs a stop on the defensive end.
Stump to Hunt. To the outside of Patterson. She'll make her move up top. The stump again. Thought about it for a second. So Stump will go to the line. The foul will go on Wallin. Free throw woes continue for Wright State. Stump on this season, a 60% free throw shooter. And that one will go to Andrews.
Yeah, Wright State, you know, ideally, in my opinion, 65-70% is where you want to be shooting as a team here. Wright State just not getting it done at the foul line there, and that's going to really bite them in the rear end if they want to get back in this game in the second half.
10 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Cousins. Wallin, another rainbow. That one won't drop, and that will expire the first half. We go to the break. It's Andrews 37, Wright State Lake 23 on NKTelco.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
We are back. It is halftime. In the final minutes of halftime, Andrews leading Wright State Lake 37-23. Dean Jackson along with Brandon Coverman. And Brandon, it has been a story of rebounds. It has been a story of missed free throws and just poor field goal shooting in general for Wright State.
Yeah, as you see the halftime stats here, it's all pretty much right in front of you what's happened. Andrews has really controlled the boards here. And they got out to an early lead, but Wright State really responded, stayed even with them for quite a while. Andrews got on that run there at the end of the half to pull it to a double-digit lead here. So these first, I think, 4 minutes of this second half will be crucial to see if the Lakers can get back into this ball game here. I had a coach always tell me the last 5 minutes of the first half and first 5 minutes of the second half really tells you the way the ball game is going to go. So let's see how the Lakers respond here. I would think they'd go to Dixon a lot. Kennedy Dixon, she had a really nice first half with, I think, 11 points she had
11, yep.
And get her some creations off some screens here. And their defense was good at times. And Andrews, just expect them to go spread around, go in and out, hit some threes. Go to Jada Broussard, who she had a real nice game so far.
Good diversity in scoring for Andrews. 5 points for Cousins, 6 for Williams, 7 for Sabankan. Walleen had 6 and Broussard had 10. And the way Broussard was starting, you thought she would have had 30.
Yeah, no kidding. She asserted her way on the block there. Kind of went back in the crowd, so to speak. But don't be surprised if Andrews goes to her a lot. She had a real nice beginning of the game opening there. She gets a tip pass to start the half.
Very close to over and back. Hunt, who's got 6 points, deals it off to Stump, who has 6. Scramble for it, and Williams comes up with it. Leading scorer on both sides, Kennedy Dixon, with 11 for Wright State Lake. Williams looks off to Cousins. Sabangan has it, now back to Cousins. Williams pivots it up from 15, got it.
That's just what you want to do in the zone. Get the ball in the middle. The defense didn't collapse, and Williams made him pay for it.
Williams is so smooth, and she loves picking off shots right in the middle of the high paint. Dixon comes down low. Inchoffer back to Stump. Now Dixon, she will put it up from 3. That one is good. Sometimes this Wright State team has me questioning their shots. That was one that was looking the same way, but there's no question about it.
Dixon does a good job at taking good shots there, and that was an example of one right there. And
she now has 14. Broussard underneath, spins it up, got it. That was not an easy shot, and she recovered quite nicely. 15 points the difference, 41-26 here in the third quarter. Minute and a half gone. Dixon up top to Stump. Now to Benchoffer to Stump. She'll put it up from 3. Hits the back of the iron and will go out, and it will be an Andrews basketball.
Stump there goes 2 for 2 in the first half. And the first 2 threes this half haven't fell for her.
Were you surprised by the discrepancy in rebounds?
Not really, because with the Wright State only having 6 players there, I would say they kept it very close in the first half for how much they were getting out-rebounded, though.
I was just seeing all those balls that Dixon was coming up with. I thought they would have had at least 3 or 4 more than 11.
Yeah. They did a nice job creating some steals, but Andrews made a lot of baskets, and Wright State committed some turnovers, and that's the difference there for the big discrepancy in rebounds.
By the way, a 17-point second quarter, not necessarily a lot, but considering that Wright State Lake only had 9, that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back to this point. 17-point difference right now, 43-26. The Andrews Cardinals from Barron Springs, Michigan. Just too hard. Andrews comes in on a 3-game winning streak. Wright State, of course, on the bottom side of an 0-16 record. Cousins brings it off. Sabankan up to Cousins. Wallin came in strong in the second quarter, 6 points from outside, and Williams starting to find her mark.
Now this Andrews offense, everything is clicking for them. They're 4 of 4 in the second half shooting already.
Up top to Stump. The hunt into the paint, met by the double team, takes a couple steps. Bounce pass to Mitch Hoffer, now puts it up after the pass to Godino. Cousins picks up the pace. Back up top. Wallin feeds it to Bassard, up and in, and Bassard will eat up that all day.
10-3 run here, starting the second half here. It's 5 of 5 from the field here for the Andrews Cardinals.
Timeout called by Wright State Lake as they're at the bottom of a 21-point deficit, 41-26. This is Wright State basketball on NKTelco.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
And we are back 21 points the difference, 47-26. Andrews on top of Wright State Lake. You can catch this game and others on demand at the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.net. Wright State back in action with a men-women doubleheader Wednesday night at the Nutter Center in Dayton as they take on UC Claremont. And NKTelco will be there. Cousins up top. Sabankan now to the far side. Broussard gets tangled up and somehow Dixon comes up with it. But the ball will go back to Andrews. I'll tell you again, Dixon has not been afraid to get tangled up inside.
No, and that's a good thing. She's really been a ball hawk all day, really been a ball magnet, so to speak, and that's a good thing if you're Coach Lanier's team.
Just 3 points here in the third quarter. That came from Dixon. We've played just a little bit more than 4 minutes.
You know, and Andrews hasn't even missed a shot yet the second half. So really good offense here so far by the Cardinals.
Godinho on the pivot. Out to Dixon. 9 on the shot clock. Down to 5. Stump will put it up. And Broussard simply yanks it down, and somehow Wright State comes up with it. Patterson staying with it. Dixon running the offense. Hunt got it.
What a power move right there.
Like a magnet. She now has 8. Tough first half for her, including a bundle of free throw misses. Sabangan up top to Cousins. Spin around from Williams again. What can you do to stop her?
Automatic. You maybe got to collapse on her a little more like they did Jane Broussard in the first half. But that's like the 4th time she's hit that turnaround jumper at the free throw line. It's automatic for her.
Stump off to Patterson to Godinho and just misfires.
It's a 6 of 6 here start in this first half.
49-28, 4:40 remaining in the third quarter. Sabangan, excuse me, that's Waleen.
And finally, there's a missed shot for Andrews the second half.
Only took them 5.5 minutes to miss. Cousins all alone, up and in. Her first point since the first quarter. She now has 7. Patterson to Godinho. Back to Patterson. Deals it to Hunt. Has just enough room to make the shot.
Hunt, nice job. Another power move on the inside on the block. Drew the contact. Let's see if she can make this free throw here to see the replay.
Was a nice shot. I mean, gotta appreciate nice shooting. Kelsey Hunt to the line. She makes it. Her third make out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think it might even be 7. I think it's 3 of 7. And by the way, Broussard picks up her third foul. Bangs away. Dixon tracks it down to the half court. Flanked by Hunt. She'll go to Stump on the far side. Stump will put it up. No good. Waleen with the rebound. Off to Cousins. Godinho trying to come up with it and simply can't do it. Slips. Williams up top. Thought about it for a moment.
That's her spot. Up there, that foul line extended.
Just a little too far that time. Amber Kwan into the game from New Albany, Indiana. By the way, of the 10 players on this roster, all of them are from different locations. We've got Maryland, Chicago, Indiana, California, Missouri, Michigan. That one is good.
That is, Stump hits the 3 there. That's really crazy. A lot of different locations there. Andrews' outreach, really quite insane.
She goes to the line where she is 0 for 2 so far. The foul going on Williams. That is, correction, it's going to be on Cousins. That is her third. And Stump makes it her first free throw. She now has 10.
Wright State 2 of 2 from the line here in the second half after going 4 of 10 the first half.
51-35, 2:35 to play third quarter. Cousins has it for Andrews. Back again, she'll launch it from 22. Nope. Rebound yanked down as we start to see more subs. Ikpima in the game now for Andrews. She is wearing number 11, also in number 4, Amber Kwan. Minchhofer loses it. Cousins comes up top, crisscrosses to the far side. No good on the miss from Kwan. The putback, no good. Ikpima just can't find it inside. 51-35. A minute 37 left to play in the third quarter. 14 seconds in the shot clock. Stump will put it up, and she will get it to go.
Michaela Stump's been hot from the outside today, to say the least, and the beat goes on for her.
She now has 13. Dixon has 14 and 16 for Broussard, who is now on the bench for Andrews. 51-38. Cousins up top. She will let fly. That one will bounce away. Williams spins out of trouble. Deals it back up top to Cousins. She wants to go right down the paint. Got it. Cousins now has 9. 53-38. Final minute of the fourth quarter.
Lakers doing a nice job of battling here. They haven't quit here.
Patterson to Stump to Dixon. That one will fly. Got it!
Wright State is on fire right now from the offensive end, to say the least.
A 12-point contest, 53-41. Swings it off to Cousins. From the outside, Wallin, nope. Hunt with the rebound. And they're going to say a foul. Foul away from the basket, or away from the basketball. Nope, they're going to say that it was actually Williams that she hacked Hunt. I didn't see it down there, but nonetheless, that is number 2 on Kia Williams. And again, there's that persistent, we talk about it every single game, that net always gets tangled up. We had one game where they went like 3 or 4 minutes and it happened 3 or 4 times and they didn't do anything. And last game, we had some acrobatic officials. One came up, skied, and yanked it down.
Credit to that official.
He had ops, as they say. Surprised that didn't make the highlight reel.
Good
Dixon.
Look.
Got it. She has 20.
Back in this thing. That's 4 made threes in a row by the Lakers.
We will go to the fourth quarter, a 9-point game. Wright State clinging by the very skin of their teeth. 53-44. This is NKTelco.
Serving the Salina area and other communities throughout Ohio, Stolly Insurance Group, growing and looking out for you. For your business, home and auto, or life and health insurance, allow our knowledgeable agents to customize a program specifically for you. Stolly Insurance is proud to be a 5th-generation insurance agency. Over 110 years providing outstanding insurance protection while delivering superior customer service. We are pleased to represent one of the finest insurance companies in Ohio, Auto Owners Insurance Company.
Dean Jackson and Brandon Coverman as we come to you from Wright State. Wright State trailing 53-44. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors pleased to bring you a replay of Wright State Lake women's basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. You can catch this game again Sunday, February 3rd at 8 p.m. You can also catch it on demand on Facebook at the NKTelco Sports page. Up and got it.
Wow, this Laker offense on fire. 5 made shots in a row.
Minchhofer getting into the action with 2. A 7-point game. Savancan up. Swatted out of bounds, and it will be a Wright State basketball. This place is about to come unglued.
Wow, they're really getting into this. Trying to get that first win of the season here.
I'll tell you what, they are small. I have called them the Iron Six. They've got 3 players in double digits. Dixon with 20, 11 from Hunt, and 13 from Stump. Stump has it down to Patterson. Head fake. Back to Stump. She'll put it up from 24.
Oh. Wow.
Williams tracks it down in the corner. 53-46.
If you're Wright State that last possession, why not? They've made everything as of late.
Cousins swings it into the corner. Sabangan no good. Hunt with the rebound right near the baseline.
Andrews needs a response here. Next position, I looked good at Broussard there down the block. She's had a fantastic game. Made a impact on both ends of the floor.
Dixon over to Patterson. She'll come inside. We'll put it up. Gets stuffed by Williams. Williams can't control it, and Wright State will come up with it. And Wright State very slow, very intentional. 19 on the shot clock. Hunt wants to come inside. Can't find the entry to Stump. She got it.
Hot hand, Michaela Stump. She keeps nailing them from the outside.
It is now a 4-point game. It had been as much as 15, if not more. 53-49. Underneath Dixon, a hard on Broussard and a foul. But Dixon saying, you're not going to make that move on me. But is there a foul? Yes, there is going to be one. A little slow getting on the board.
You see the replay there, right call there. She went in from behind, bumped Broussard there.
The soft touch, Williams doing it again. She now has 14.
Williams has taken that mid-range shot all day, and Wright State still hasn't got up and contested that shot at all.
Patterson to Stump, underneath to Hunt. Back to Dixon. Hunt led into the end, and a foul underneath, and Hunt will go to the line. Now, which Hunt will we get? She's 3 for 7 at the line, but she has improved significantly in the second half.
Let's hope, for the Lakers, let's hope she gets the 2 for 2 here. But 57%, you know, it's bound to tell you about, she's bound about split these.
No good. Godinho will come in. Peterson will check out, and a timeout is called. Andrews University and head coach Kevin Woolridge wants to make sure things are set. We'll take the timeout. 55-49, Andrews on top of Wright State. This is NKTelco.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
We are back, 55-49. Dean Jackson and Brandon Coverman as we come to Wright State. Wright State trailing 55-49. Kelsey Hunt at the line, and she makes that one.
Yep, like I said, predicted there, 57%. She splits them from the line.
A 5-point game, as close as it's been in a long time in any game for these Lakers. Williams scrambles for it, and there's a foul underneath, and that looks like it's going to go on Dixon, and if it is, that will be her 4th.
Yeah, not the person you want to be picking
Nope,
up.
it's going to be Stump.
Oh, yeah, well, it's a good thing it's on Dixon. She's been their leading scorer all day.
Yeah, kind of a sigh of relief for Wright State.
You know, my question is, if it's close, how do you foul down the stretch if you're Wright State with only 6 players?
Sabangan got it. She now has 10. 3 players in double digits for Andrews and a 4th. very close. (58-50). 6:37 remaining. Inside, Stump throws it up. No good. Savangan waits for traffic to clear. Under 6.5 minutes.
It just wasn't a very good shot there by Stump. They're a little off balance.
Savangan get it again, and she now has 13. Up to 11 points. I was getting ready to say during that hot streak, when it was cut to a 4-point game, that streaks are streaky, meaning they're not going to always be there. They're going to cool off, and we've got that right now.
Yep, naturally, kind of law of averages type thing here.
Goddenhoe puts it up, just literally throws up a prayer and banks it in.
Bank is open on a Sunday.
Goddenhoe and Minchhofer have scored very infrequently this season, but they've scored in this second half. Broussard gets the putback up and in. She now has 18. Exactly a 10-point game with 5:25 remaining.
Yeah, but like I said, sometimes you just throw it up and everything's going in today for Wright State Lake the second half.
Tries to lead Hunt into the paint, and a foul, getting Williams to commit on it. Williams out of position, just trying to battle for the basketball. She didn't appreciate that call, and a brief conference with Coach Kevin Woolridge over there just kind of says, you know, that just happens.
Yep, good call there by the official there. Got her on the backside there, but that's her fourth foul, and she's going to go to the bench.
Got to work quick to Stump. 10-point game. Hunt will put it up. Got it. Another bank shot.
Wow. Just wow. Anything they throw up has gone in as of late.
Hunt now has 15. Hell ball. This one will go to Andrews. But again, two players in there for Wright State just giving all they can handle. And a technical has just been called on Andrews. Kittleson said something. The official took exception to it, and Kittleson still wanting an explanation. Stunned and surprised, as you might imagine.
Yep, and getting the explanation there to Coach Woolridge. You know, you can't be doing that in a game like this. You got an 8-point game, only an 8-point lead there. It's not much leeway here. These couple foul shots coming here for Dixon. And the woes continue for Wright State, but this just gives them a chance to get right back into this ball game.
You know, there's one thing to be frustrated. It's another thing to be frustrated and say something right in front of the official.
Nope, they're going to get a point out of that and the ball. So just what a swing of momentum there from Andrews to Wright State. I thought it'd be Wright State's ball.
It should have been. I'm not sure. So Wright State takes the timeout. 63-56, 4:57 remaining. Andrews on top, but Wright State threatening. This is NKTelco.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CERA and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
We welcome you back, 63-56. After the inbound, Sabangan puts it up from the corner and a miss, and Wright State gets it back. And again, I thought we had a technical, and doesn't the team that committed the technical forfeit the basketball?
I thought so, but I don't have any explanation here. We aren't like one of those NFL teams where we have an official here to talk to us. So I'm really interested to see what happened there.
A 7-point game, 4:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Shot is up, and it is good from the corner. Wallene, she now has 9.
All from three-point land, Dean.
10-point lead yet again. And everyone on this 6-man roster for Wright State has contributed. Hunt got the foul, this head charge.
I disagree with that call. That was late, and she was not in position there. We're gonna see the never mind, she was out of position there. I disagree with that
There we
call.
go.
Here's the replay. Yeah, a completely missed call there.
If anything, it was incidental.
Yep. And now the threes are falling for the Cardinals.
Cousins now has 12. 4 players in double digits for Andrews.
That's great balance there, especially when you're scoring 69 points. 4 players in double figures. I bet their coach is very happy about that performance offensively.
Hunt to Goddenho will launch from 3. That one no good. Wallene with the rebound. Cousins clearing it through traffic. Dixon there to give it a little challenge. From the outside, Cousins no good. Patterson with the rebound. Logan Lanier wants his Wright State Lakers to speed it up.
You got to with 2.5 minutes being down 13.
Patterson from 3. She got it. A barrage. A 10-point game, 69-59. You see the Andrews men coming in underneath. That is our second game this afternoon. Kettleson will check out. Williams will check back in. Remember, she has 4. Wallene, the mid-range jumper, no good. Tapped the Broussard. She'll put it back up and in. Just too much to handle there with her.
Broussard is having a fantastic game today, Dean, to say the least.
She has 20. Her average is 19.5. And that'll be a foul on Dixon. That's number 4. So she'll have to, I would assume, take a seat. As Minchoff, nope, she's staying in. Goddenho will check out, though. Hunt from the low block, no good. Gets her own rebound, a jump ball. This one will go to Wright State.
I think Coach Lanier really wanted a foul there. I thought Broussard was going over the top there on Hunt.
Dixon, the long pass to Patterson. The stump, back to Patterson. Squares around from 3. She got it. She has 6.
That basket is wide open this half for the Lakers.
71-62. Cousins to the half court. Andrews takes the timeout. We will take it as well. A 9-point game. Andrews on top, 71-62 on NKTelco.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital, with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
We are back 71-62. That technical a few moments ago on Andrews Brianna Kittleson. We received word that it was a verbal, something verbal, and you know those are the type of things that probably have been long coming throughout the game. So it was just a little too much for the officials at that point. Or she said some word.
Oh, Broussard just going to work today. Nice move on the inside.
She now has 22. 11-point advantage with just over a minute to play. Wright State with an exciting alumni weekend game. And it may be too much now.
Just remember last year, it's a minute to go. It's like a 10-point game between Northern Iowa and Texas A&M in that NCAA tournament. They came back, so nothing's impossible here for the Lakers.
32, that's Dixon, so that will be number 5. I'm sorry, that will actually be correction, that was actually her 4th right there. The foul a few moments ago was on Broussard. I didn't see it. So Broussard, one-handed grab. No foul as she loses it. Andrews has it back. Cousins, 35 seconds remaining. Shot clock at 12. And Patterson with the foul.
They're going to be forced to foul here. And really just kind of run and gun it and hope the threes fall. And they have been in the second half for the Lakers. So.
Walleen goes to the line. She's got 9, an average of 8.2 a contest. Will push it up and got it. She now has 10. And with that, Brandon, we have 5 players in double digits.
It's a lot, and that's great balanced scoring by both teams today.
Patterson with the rebound, a 12-point difference, 29 seconds to work with. Dixon will put it up from 9. That one goes.
Dixon continuing to have a fantastic day for Coach Lanier's team.
23 points for Dixon, a 10-point game, 74-64. So at the very least, it's a 4-possession game.
There's going to be a lot of work here cut out. The foul right away off the inbounds here. And hope to get a 3 created off something here. You got to hope that Andrews misses off the 1-1, which they've only committed 5 fouls, so they got 2 more to go to the bonus.
First game of a men-women doubleheader here on Alumni Afternoon. You see members of the Wright State men's team making their way into the gymnasium.
Interested to see them the next game. I've not had a chance to watch them all this year.
24.4 on the clock. Williams will bring it in. She was phenomenal in the third quarter. 14 points with that foul. The foul will go on Patterson. Now they go to the line. Everything at this point now will be a shooting situation. Allison Walleen to the line. She just made one a moment ago, so she was 1 for 1. Got that one. She now has 11. Perfect 2 for 2 on the line. All those shots coming here in the fourth quarter, all coming in the last minute. An 11-point contest. Pushes that one up and got it. And she increases her total to 12. Goddenhoe to Dixon from 3. Nope. Williams will bring it down. 13 seconds remaining and a foul. And that should be number 4 on Patterson. That is.
And that should really ice it here for Andrews here.
Williams to the line. First time this afternoon she's taken free throws. Williams on the season, a 74% free throw shooter. She makes that one.
It's really got to admire the second half effort, though, from Wright State. They were down 21, and they just started hitting everything and really got back into this ball game. But it just was too much for them to really get back in this game.
Up and no good. Dixon off to Hunt. She will go from 3, and she gets fouled. So she'll have 3 shots.
And yeah, she's been struggling from the line today, so let's see what happens.
They had it as close as 4, and that one misses. And she's really struggled, but again, came into this game a 57% free throw shooter. And that one a miss as well. And here comes number 3. Hunt has 15 points. That's good. Make that 16. The inbound, and that will do it. It wasn't for a lack of trying. And Andrews with the 12-point victory, 77-65. We'll be back with some final stats. Wright State now drops to 0-17. Andrews to 10-6. We'll be back. This is NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Brand presence is everything. Is it time to create a video that promotes your business? NKTelco has the solution with NKT Productions. NKT Productions can create a national caliber commercial or video specifically to your business needs and demographics. Utilize NKTelco ad insertion and your video is made available to 6,000 plus subscribers in 8 local communities on 23 major networks. Take advantage of the overwhelming traffic that video gets. Visit nktelco.net for more information.
Our 1,500 square foot showroom and pro shop at bowlerstore.com is stocked with bowling balls, bags, shoes, accessories, and apparel. The pro shop is equipped with 2 drill presses, measuring devices, and bowling ball maintenance machines to keep your ball rolling great. We offer private lessons for individuals and groups. Moxie's Extra Pair inside bowlerstore.com is also available to rent for private events. Be sure to check out bowlerstore.com or visit our pro shop in Versailles, Ohio for all your bowling product needs.
And we are back one last time. Men's game coming up right after this, and we'll have it on NKTelco. The final, the Wright State women, the Lakers falling 77-65. Tail of the tape today, rebounds, free throw shooting, and just shooting in general. But shooting did improve. You wonder what could have been if the free throw shooting from the first half would have been a little hotter.
Yeah, you really wonder that, and they sometimes just left some points out there on the floor today. That's something that Coach Lanier's going to want to go over, but they played a really nice ball game against a really good Andrews Cardinals team. A lot of positives to take for the Lakers out of this game. They shot really tremendously in the second half. Anything, especially from three-point land, they were throwing up, they were making. Solid effort by Wright State, just not enough today, but a lot of positives you can take for Coach Lanier's team.
5 players in double digits for Andrews, including 22 from J.D. Broussard, 23 from Kennedy Dixon, 16 from Kelsey Hunt, 16 from Michaela Stump, 3 from Amanda Godino, 2 from Cassie Minchhofer, and 6 from Callie Patterson. So the Iron Six all get on the board today for the Wright State Lakers. Again, one last time for Brandon Coverman. I'm Dean Jackson. Wright State drops a 77-65 decision to Andrews. So long, everybody.